2020 global market for leather footwear estimated at $170 billion. World Footwear 2020 yearbook disclosed Bangladesh as the 8th largest producer. From our little corner of the world, Bangladesh exported $461 million of leather footwear by the first quarter of 2021. From humble beginning, Apex Footwear Limited is now the largest leather footwear exporter from Bangladesh. And this is our story. After its independence in the 70s, Bangladesh was known as the land of entrepreneurs, limitless opportunities with the determination and grit not only to survive but thrive. Mansoor Elahi is one such visionary entrepreneur who emerged as a pioneer industrialist. The dream began with an export tannery, but her manufacturing operation, established later in 1990, put Bangladesh on the map. Today, we have a state-of-the-art design and innovation facility located in Bangladesh and Italy. The design capability allows Apex to operate as an original design manufacturer, raising the bar for competitors worldwide. The shoemaker's model for shaping and manufacturing the perfect fit is done using CAD. Our designers use Shoemaster 17.1 to create the digitized shell and sectional pattern. The perfectly detailed prototype is then designed by using Plotter. Each intricate detail is replicated with finesse and efficiency. Our designers create more than 80 prototypes per day, more than 1,000 unique combinations developed twice a year in response to each season: spring, summer, and autumn-winter. Our innovation may finish with a shoe, but it starts with sourcing. Our swatch library is a paradise for our designers and developers. The library helps them to source sustainable material that enhance the performance and aesthetics. The contribution to sustainability starts in the little details. Established in 1996, the tanning unit at Apex Footwear Limited is the first ever LWG Gold certified tannery in Bangladesh. All our materials are either produced in-house or sourced from the finest tanneries and textile manufacturers, including our very own tanning unit. As the largest leather footwear exporter, all our shoes highlight and reinforce the versatility of leather. With traceability rating A, we partner with equally ethical suppliers from all over the world, upholding REACH and RSL standards. As one of the pioneers of Bangladesh footwear industry, it is also home to the first ever ETP, managing waste both responsibly and extensively. Adding to our seamless backward integration, we produce various shoemaking components, such as outsoles and reinforcement materials. While leather jacket tunic sole adds more personality, our 100% recyclable and non-toxic TPR outsoles should not be overlooked either. All the material, be it in-house production or imported, enters the bonded raw material warehouse after internal quality control process, maintaining strict protocols. Materials that fail the inspection are separated and later rectified or replaced by the supplier before going into production. Modern technology and production theory heavily influence our manufacturing process. IFS and OMS ERP systems are utilized to ensure lean manufacturing. Similarly, workforce performance is targeted, measured, and monitored. Visual representation of this can be seen across all our flows, ensuring transparency among stakeholders. Traditionally, the process of cutting leather was done by hand. Today, the process is done by artisans working on machines called clicker. Our qualified operator avoids all flaws in the leather. maximizing quality retention while minimizing material waste. Other branding-related operations including heat emboss, sticker attaching, stamper plating, and moccasin repunching machines are also housed here. The upper of the shoe takes shape in sewing. Stitching is done both by hand and machine. Beautifully hand-stitched moccasins remain one of our crowning glories. While the machineries can imitate various stitches, true efficiency is achieved on automated stitching machines handled by skilled operators. We use cemented construction to complete two types of lasting, boat lasting and strobel. In the end, we loosely classify what we offer as a classic or casual fit. Then the shoes are packed and passed through UV tunnel and X-ray machine for a final check. We have adopted AQL 2.5 standard to ensure quality footwear. Visual reminders of key quality checkpoints can be seen in our inspection areas. Although random check is conducted at every step, starting from leather selection all the way to lasting, a final inspection is performed by the QC specialist before shipment. The in-house physical testing lab is another milestone in our ever-striving desire to reach top quality. The lab is operational since 2014 and conducts 600 plus tests every month. Built in collaboration with TÜV Süd, the lab runs SATRA and ISO methods to perform in all key tests. Our sustainability efforts that started in the early 2000s continue to grow. Meeting legal responsibilities was never enough, while economic responsibilities are ever evolving. Behaving ethically as a stakeholder in the global society is absolutely non-negotiable. Our efforts as a global corporate citizen can be seen in every facet of our business philosophy. Published in 2021, we presented the Sustainability Report, the first of its kind in Bangladesh. Available on our website, the report highlights our key efforts in alignment with SDG 2030 goals. Our COC strives to protect and enhance a better working world for our people, customers, and communities. In such a labor-intensive industry, it is only natural that worker welfare and ethical production practices are key priorities for us. We build trust with all our business partners by being ethically compliant and certified in regard to environment, social, and safety aspects. In 2020, the global sports footwear market was valued at around $51 billion. Never afraid to take risks, Apex joined this elite business amid the worldwide pandemic. Knowing this number will only grow, we started our very first venture into synthetic sportswear with Decathlon. Within its first year, Apex was recognized as the only reference factory for the Decathlon in Bangladesh. Our sustainability efforts continue in the form of eco-friendly solutions for synthetic shoe production with 0% wastage and emission. In the beginning, it was just a dream. Then it became a community, which then led to an economy. Trust and honest growth expanded the community with spillover effects in other sectors. Today, it is a beacon of hope, fulfilling its commitments with innovation, continuous learning, and superior quality. So come visit us in beautiful Bangladesh. Learn our stories, walk a mile in our shoes. Eventually, before you know it, you will be standing in Apex.